In this video, I'm going to give you the campus tour of SIT. Now keep in mind that I'm primarily focusing on the SIT only, not the entire SIU campus. So let's get started. So the first thing that you will see is college building. Right to the next, you will be seeing a small place which we call Symbiosis. It also has the incubation and the Mikas Lab. If you go a little bit back, you will see turf and volleyball and basketball court. This is where we do all of our sports. We even have a mud ground. If you go a little bit back, you will see girls hostel, and just behind that is our mess building and gym. On the first floor there's a mess, on the second floor there are SSCA, which is culinary arts labs, and on the top we have a gym, and right above that or right behind that is the boys hostel. Now if you go a little bit back, the boys hostel, there's an empty area and a little bit of steps. If you climb those steps, you will get more boys hostel. So the SIT is not entirely a huge campus in itself, but trust me, it's very fun. Campus life is all about the people you hang out with and what you make of it. And anyways, you can always catch a bus to the hilltop and hang out as much as you want. Now if you enter through the college gate, this is what you'll be seeing. This is the Symbiosis Institute of main college building. I'm not going to go in here because this is a campus tour, not really a college tour. And this is the staff parking. Don't think that is where you will be able to park. Now this building is the incubation center and the Symbi cafe and the Mikas Lab. This is Symbiosis. So basically Symbiosis is a place where you eat, I guess. We do hang out a lot of time here because especially the college is there and we just come here and grab a bite. It's quite nice, to be honest. I will say if you are coming here, you are not going to expect something it's edible. I will say the samosas are really amazing. Although there is another Symbiosis in the hospital, I'm not going to cover it in this video because this is more meant to be the campus tour of SIT. But if you do want to eat something, you can head over to the Women's Medical College Symbiosis. It's not just Women's Symbiosis, it's whatever. It's another Symbiosis. But the view from here, quite nice. I actually like to sit at this exact spot and just look over the sunset sometimes. It's quite pretty, especially when the college is over. This is the Mikas Lab. This is basically the latest addition to the Symbiosis new, campus. Mikas Lab is basically a place where you will probably have here, one of the part of your courses, you will get some marks for it. You can build stuff. It's by Infosys and it has some cool things, I guess. It's quite a very good working space though. I do use it as a working space instead of really addition to a. So from here is where the actual campus kind of starts. Basically after this block, not a lot of day schoolers go. This is where the hostels are going to be, and this is the entrance. We have this Reverbs 2024 small artwork, and this is the first thing you will see once you cross the stairs. Our play area. I basically mean that this is the basketball court. There's a badminton, and that is a football. Every single sport you might want to play is probably played here. All of our inter-institutes and college matches are going to be done. We have a mud ground. A mud ground is basically where the other sports such as Kho and everything takes place. It's basically wet. Thing I'd like to show, which is not really something day schoolers explain or day schoolers feel, is this place. It is called stands. We also call it bleachers. Now in order to get that, either you can get from here or here, but basically this is where we hang out the entire night or until our curfew is hit. But this is quite an epic place because we have so many memories, literally hundreds of them. It might not look like a lot, but this place has a lot of memories. Not a lot of people actually sit here to get to see the matches, but they just sit here to hang out. the campus is not very big, so you need some good seating areas. The next place that I will show you is this. This is the entire bleacher. If you go this way, you can directly go to the hostels. If you go this way, you can still go to the hostels, but this has a slope and this here has the stairs. Let's go from here first and I'll show you the next later. Now, this is the first hostel and this is the entry point for the girls hostel. Now you can go from this, there is no restriction that you're not supposed to enter this area, but you don't really go to the inner side of the girls hostel, you just stay to be here. I don't think so you're really allowed there. But if you do climb this, you'll be able to see the SSCA, which is the Culinary Arts School, the Culinary Arts School's building, and right below the Culinary Arts building, what we call is SSCA Hangout Zone. This is where we hang out a lot and a lot. Most of my nights are spent here on this bench or places like that because that's my favorite spot. We also have this mini pastry shop where you don't really get a lot of food. We also like to call this a hangout spot and this. So it's quite nice, to be honest. This is the SSCA main culinary art building. And this is where I sit and hang out with my friends a lot. Okay, now we are in the mess building. The mess building consists of three things: the mess and I forgot to close the bed. The mess, the labs for the SSCA, which is the Culinary Arts School, and then on the top we have a gym. Now the gym is actually quite packed during the college hours, but trust me, it's quite nice. It's really good. The instructors, however, I can't really comment on. So if you go from here, so I don't think so I was really allowed to go in the gym right now. I'll try to get some footage of it, but the gym basically has two parts: the gym and I call it the yoga center. The yoga center of the gym is basically where you can do yoga, and there's every equipment you need, from yoga mats to dumbbells to stuff, and the gym is equipped with the basic amenities and leg, back and hands, I guess. And now we come to kind of abandoned spot. This is actually lift number 2. This is where we can go to Simbi coffee shop or the Rangoli shop. The Rangoli shop is basically where the groceries are. You can get things from soaps, food and everything you need. I'm not really going to speak there because usually there's a lot of people. I'll also show you the coffee shop from where we order pretty much every single night. Okay, maybe not every single night. This is a pool table. Now this is the admin office. You will be seeing a lot of this if you are going to be in the hostel, because in order to get a outpass or leave the hostel for a night, you need to go there. These are the girls hostel that we viewed, and this is the Simbi college. ये समोसा खत्म हो गया क्या? Okay, so whatever I showed you in this video is just my perspective of it, but I wanted to give you some more perspective of how the campus life of SIT actually is. So for that, I will say that you need to meet one of my friend. He doesn't really want to be on the camera, so I will respect his boundaries. and this is what which will be representing him. So, my dear friend, the first thing is, how will you just rate the overall campus experience in general? Not the college, just the campus.
The campus is probably a mid 7 or 10, but the experience is 10 on 10.
And why do you think so?
It's all because of the memories you make, it's all because of the people that you meet and all the lives that you touch. The campus life and the experience is way better than the infrastructure.
Now let's get a bit more genuine. Compared to any other campus, the Symbiosis Institute of Technology, not the entire SIU campus, is a bit small. Do you feel that? And if yes, how do you tackle it?
Campus is small, but then for a lazy person like me, it's easier to get up from the hostel and go to the college.
Yes, but there's not much to explore, is there?
I mean, it's not much in the campus for SIT, but there's definitely, you can always go to SIU, take a bus, and your day is set.
Yes. My next question is, what are a couple of most important problems you have here?
One of the problems is the very, very bad Pune rain. Second would be stupid roommates, because you actually do not get say in who do you live with. And then it's definitely the food.
Okay, so you don't like the food, I feel, yeah.
The food is fine, but it's very inconsistent.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so whatever my friend told is actually what I believe also. The campus is really small, but it's the friends that you make what matters. And I'll be honest, the SIU campus in general is very big. So there is something going on every single day. We have Transcend, which is one of the biggest fest I saw in all of the colleges. And we also have small institutes in this entire campus which you are allowed to go. So you can always go to their events whenever you want. Next thing, coming to the food, I actually believe it's not good at all. And we even have this thing on Thursdays that we just completely don't go to the mess and we directly go to the Lupin, which are the nearby restaurant area we call, because the food is just inedible. We don't even go to the mess, we just directly go to the Lupin. It's kind of tradition. I hope that will change and it will not be the same experience, but hey, it's fun. Last comes to last, I still feel the campus is really nice. I have made millions of memories here, and if you have the chance, go for the hostel. Don't think about anything else. The hostel rooms in general are probably top notch in compared to any other college. I have been to a lot of colleges and trust me, it's much better. But do keep in mind the food is not great, and always try to explore. Let it be, explore the campus, make new friends. Don't be stuck in your room. I know so many people here who have wasted their entire life in their room and they don't really have anything to say for. Now, do make sure that if you have any doubts, you can check out my Instagram, and I would be more than willing to help you out, because when I was joining this college, I didn't really have that many people who gave me genuine responses. So if you have any doubts, make sure, and also make sure to subscribe. And if you want me to make any other video, please make sure to just ask it out. One more thing you might ask, why am I making this video in the rain? Because for the first 3 months and the last 4 to 5 months, the campus is going to be wet. Everything you saw is probably going to how it is when you're going to come here. The Pune rains are pretty deadly, and if you don't have a raincoat on hand at all times, this is how you're going to be. I'll see you in the next one.